Go.
What's up, everybody? My name is Chad Smith. I'm with Norrling University Strength and Conditioning. Today I'm going to walk you through the steps of a floor clean. Now, before we start this, typically I have the athletes already set up going through a hang clean. We'll do some hang pulls. We'll already do a front squat. So they'll be pretty proficient in catching it in the bottom, doing some drop unders and things like that. So now our next progression is going to be to actually clean from the floor. Now I'm going to have Blake Baker here today. He's going to help us out. The first thing we're going to do is actually start with our stance. So our stance is going to be with our feet underneath our hips, right? Just like a vertical jump. You're not going to jump from out here. There's no base, no power here. So make sure the athlete has their feet underneath their hips. If they need to point their toes out slightly, they're more than welcome to. The bar needs to be over the knots of their shoelaces or on their shin, depending on their ankle flexibility. And their grip needs to be a thumb length from the knurrling. That knurrling is where that rough part meets the smooth. So what it's going to look like, I'm going to get Blake to demonstrate also, is we're here. Make sure they have a big chest, flat back, still right with their shoulders, knuckles down, and elbows out. Right? Make sure we're pulling tension into that bar so we don't hear that click whenever we come up. And that's what we're looking for at the start, for the clean. So Blake's going to come up and show us what that looks like. Thumb length from the knurrling. Nice flat back, big chest. Pull some tension in his hamstrings. Pull the bar just a little bit closer. Really close. There we go. And you also want to make sure that the athlete is able to wiggle their toes in this position, just so that way we can ensure that the weight is on their heels and the ball's on their feet. This is the proper start position. Now, you relax. From this position, what we're going to do is we want to make sure that the athlete pushes the bar through the floor and not a pull, because whenever they go to pull, they will jerk the bar up, right? So now, from that same start position, all we're going to do is pull the bar in that first pull phase, going up to the knee. Make sure we're pushing our knees back and sinking our hips back, so that way we're not pulling the bar around our knees, pulling it into the body, coming up, scraping the shorts, and he's just going to do a jump shrug. Okay, right here, what he wants to do is get triple extension from the ankles, the knees, and the hips, like he's jumping through the ceiling with it. Okay, so he's going to start off on the floor, coming up, big jump shrug, making sure the bar stays close. See what it looks like. Start position, nice and tight, coming up, boom, right there. One thing that Blake didn't do is he didn't get up on his toes, all right? Make sure they get that triple extension. So we go one more time, Blake, jump to the roof with it. Boom, there you go, not bad. One more time, make sure the bar stays closed. Last one. Coming up, boom, perfect. Good stuff, Blake. Set it down. Nice. The next thing I'm gonna have the athlete do is the same exact pull, except this is going to be a high pull. Okay, everything stays the same as far as the push off the ground, the triple extension with a jump, except now we're going to pull the bar up, pull our elbows up and high, and almost making an inverted U. Okay, this is going to help us ensure whenever we're going to punch our elbows through that the bar is in place where it needs to be. So, what we're going to do here is what it's going to look like. It's a good start. Here, nice start position. Coming up, boom. Right thumb on the toes, back down. Okay, slow, 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 fire. Boom. Coming up, back down. See what it looks like. Start position, coming up. Ooh, pull the bar all the way underneath your chin. Big high elbows. There you go. Now one thing we want to make sure we don't do is whenever he does this, make sure they don't round over the bar this way, right? So whenever they go to shrug up, make sure they're pulling up and back. So we get the bar where we need to whenever we go to catch it. Go for it, Blake. A little bit better. Hit one more time. So whenever you shrug, pull up and back. Good. Nice. Now the last key to our floor clean is going to be we're actually going to punch our elbows through and catch the bar. Okay, whenever we catch the bar, we want to make sure that we're keeping it nice and close. Punch our elbows through, and we want to actually sit in a quarter squat position. So what it's going to look like. Let's put all the pieces together. Coming up. Boom. Catching it down. One thing you're going to notice is a lot of athletes want to catch the ball on their toes. Make sure they're sitting back. Make sure they catch the ball and they're holding it with their shoulders. Good front rack position, and make sure they're sinking their hips down. Okay, that's what we're looking for. All right, let's see a full clean. We're just going to catch it in a quarter squat position, not the full. Coming up. Boom. Good. Let's see one more. Nice. Good. Relax. So the main thing we're looking for is a good start position, right? Make sure that our feet stay close. Next thing we're looking for is make sure the bar stays close to us. We're going to push it off the ground. We're going to make sure that we jump up, get that triple extension from our ankles, our knees, and our hips. And last, we're going to punch our elbows through, catch it in a quarter squat or a full clean position, depending on what we're doing that day. That's been a power clean, guys. Thank you.